And to the fans, I'll never let you down again, I'm back. I promise to never go back on that.
It's time for some hoops at the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Bobcats, and we're going to bring it to you live right here on 2K Sports. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are you going to be looking for in this one from Ball?
Well, his playmaking is off the charts, and the beauty of that, Kevin, is his teammates know that. So they're going to work hard to get open, knowing that if they do, he'll find them for an open look.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Let's take a look at the Celtics. Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they've been putting on a clinic, Clark, and it has been fun to watch. I mean, with all the calls and bounces that have gone their way as well, it just seems like this is their time.
Outside, White. There's Williams. No good. Excellent D there from Ball. Last game for Boston, they pick up the W against Brooklyn.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Out to White. Another shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. White's got his first bucket of the night. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. They managed to get a win in their last contest against this squad, but he's far from complacent, fellas. He said, we know we're facing a dynamite offense. We were fortunate to get a win last time around, but we need to approach this game with the same discipline and attention to detail. This is a game where everyone has to devour that scouting report and try to minimize our mistakes. Kevin?
All right, Doris, Steve and Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. And when you look at the numbers, impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. He's always been extremely reliable with the line, and today's been no different.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Rozier. Nailed from three-point land.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Tatum defended by Washington. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, good.
Man, he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
And the Celtics making a change here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Defensive foul. Jason Tatum. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass the ball. Rozier. He kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Kelly. Here's Ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The dish now to Smart. Into Al Horford. Some solid defense from Washington.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
A 3-ball. They get it again. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
It's Brown with the drive. Can't hit. The 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, we've seen prettier games out of them than that one, Clark, but it was a win just the same.
And surprising to me, Steve, was more than the win itself was how easy a win it was.
And that does it for the first quarter.
Monday, January 16th, the Miami Heat go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Live from Phillips Arena. Big time hoops.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics. Rocked it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Third spot, the Celtics.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And he's good on the second.
Even with the one miss, he's still stretched it to a two-possession game. That's big for them right now.
And here's Smith. Outside for Martin. Takes the 3. Charlotte gets it back. Celtics leading by 5. Williams inside. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Smith off a pick from Martin. Pass to Jones. The feed to Martin. From 13, it's blocked, but he stays with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation. The Celtics making a switch here. White dishes to Williams. Back to White. Number 30. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 7. Martin the pass to Smith. He dishes it to Hayward. Outside, Martin for 3. Again, Martin missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one.
Now Hayward, averaging 6 points per contest. And here's the fast break. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. First in assists, first in blocks, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Defensive foul. Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
And White kicks to Smart. Right side, Williams. Smart from past the arc. Cannot hit. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Number 9. Williams with the block. Smart kicks to Griffin. Outside Williams. It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Passes it to Richards. Speed defended by Griffin. If the teardrop gets it to go.
They're going to take tough outside shots. I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back and knock it down.
The question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by White. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward hits them both. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Griffin. On target from 13 feet. Griffin's got his first basket of the night.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Ball defended by Smart. The shot's good from Ball. Now Griffin. And White puts to Smart on the wing run. Here's White. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along. Atlanta with the lead against the Raptors at Air Canada Center, enjoying a 7-point edge in the second. Now let's check out what's going to be coming up later on. The Jazz out in Utah will go up against the 76ers. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Now we'll shift to games currently in progress. It's a tight game for the Timberwolves, squaring off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Fans still settling into their seats. It's a close game out there in the first. And
the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. It's been one outstanding game from White.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
We got Hayward, and it's Washington in at the 4-man position. So that's the Hornets' foul. Lozier makes it off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Ball, White covering. Lets it go with the 3. And the shot is good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave him that line open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
This is the Williams. Shoots from 12, and the jumper is good. Williams has got his first 2 points. Hornets trail by 4. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Celtics leading by 4. Kicks to Smart. Feeds it to Brown. Launches a 3. Tatum. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And I think, Kevin, you know, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on their starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line. Maybe.
So Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe get into the free throw line to help.
Kelly. Off target from outside.
Boy, desperation three. I think he's got to look to move the ball on in that situation.
Nice shot by Smart.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
For the live, it's good on the putback. Jones has got his first points of the night.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in for just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle, and he really took advantage.
Ball defended by Smart. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 8 points for him.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Brown outside. 3-pointer. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And, you know, this is the other thing about it. He's very sophisticated as a one-on-one defender. No matter who he's matched up with, he consistently takes away their #1 strength.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Boston making some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Smart. 46 seconds left to play in the third. And White kicks to Brown. Back to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Richards.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Kelly passes to Richards. A floater. That's good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. But maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Brown outside. And the 3 off target. Rozier. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Boston on top, up 5.
On tap next Monday, January 16th, the Toronto Raptors go up against the New York Knicks, live from New York City.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, but blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast breaks for them.
And a look at the foul for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Muscala. White is out there with Smart. Then there's Brown. Pass to Muscala. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. He hits both from the strike. Hornets trail by 5. Ball defended by Smart. Richards passes the ball. Cranes the 3-pointer.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. They've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Poke loose. Ball, the pass to Richards. And he drops him the way up off the glass.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Brown dishes to Horford. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pull up Shea. Offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is coming right down to the wire.
Here's White. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Celtics lead by 5. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Washington. There's the triple. No good from Ball.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Back to White. He passes it to Horford. He feeds it to Smart. He kicks it to Brown. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Boris Burke has some information for us, Boris.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Ball.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
There's the pass to Washington. Charlotte no good that time either. The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Brown kicks to White. Kelly, White covering. Here's Richards. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Going to the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
There's the dish to Smart. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the shot's good from Washington. The Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And an intentional foul right there. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Stolen.
Great defense. Very quick hands on that steal. So he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in, so he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rozier. It's good! And now they trail by just 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Hornets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. Here's Smart. A finger roll finish at the bucket.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Here's Washington. No good from outside. From midcourt, offline. So we see Boston get the win here.